Gauls had long resisted Roman attempts to encroach on their territory, but in 58 BCE, Julius Caesar launched a major invasion of Gaul. He commanded his soldiers to cross the Rhine and advance far into Gaul, capturing area after territory and putting the local tribes under his control. This is the story of the epic battle fought between the Galliërs against the one and only Julius Caesar. In this video, I'll be talking about all the events that occurred during the battle, making sure you know it all. So without further ado, let's dive into the history behind the battle. As we have seen, the Gauls had long resisted Roman attempts to conquer their territory. However, in 58 BCE, Julius Caesar began a massive invasion of Gaul. But the Gauls weren't willing to merely accept Roman domination. In 52 BCE, Vercingetorix took the initiative and led the populace after observing their energy and a fierce uprising against Caesar's army. Young and charismatic Gaulish chieftain Vercingetorix was determined to drive the Romans out of his country. He assembled and managed to bring together the many Gaulish tribes under his banner. Both sides engaged in a succession of battles against one another, winning some and losing some, which led to Caesar suffering a devastating loss at the hands of Vercingetorix in the Battle of Gergovia, which forced Caesar to leave the field. Vercingetorix's stronghold at Alesia was eventually besieged by Caesar after he quickly reorganized and rearranged everything and launched a counteroffensive. The Gaulish uprising against Rome ended in the Battle of Alesia, leading to Vercingetorix's defeat in the battle. Caesar was successful in conquering Gaul, and his victories opened the door for the Roman Empire to spread its power all over Europe. History has immortalized the struggle and hardships between the Gauls and Julius Caesar as a symbol of both, the might of Rome and the valor of the Gauls. The Roman army also faced an intimidating opponent in the Gauls. They were expert and trained fighters who had honed their own unique fighting style. The traditional weapons used by the Gaulish soldiers included mostly weapons like long swords, circular shields, and throwing spears. They also used chariots to transport themselves and their traditional weapons, and they donned armor made of animal hides and skins. Despite all their bravery and talent, the Gauls finally fell short against the superior organization and discipline of the Roman legions. Caesar's army had a pecking order of commanders and a highly developed command system, and they were all very well trained and well equipped. It was due to this superior organization and training that they were able to outmaneuver, outfight, and defeat the Gauls. However, it was not over yet. The conflict between the Gauls and Julius Caesar got completely changed after the Battle of Alesia. Even though Caesar's siege was still in place, the Gauls were running out of supplies. Vercingetorix made the decision and planned to mount a surprise attack on the Roman lines after realizing that things might get out of hand anytime soon. At first, the aggression caught Caesar's men off guard. That allowed the Gauls to get through the Roman walls, but the Gauls were pushed back by Caesar's swift counterattack, which he launched utilizing all his reserve forces. After 2 long days of fighting, both sides suffered heavy and significant losses, both in terms of money and men. In the end, Caesar's excellent strategies and discipline prevailed. He cut off their supply routes of food and water, leaving the Gauls without food and drink, and outmaneuvered them. Vercingetorix, in the end, surrendered to Caesar after realizing he was outmatched and ultimately put an end to the Gaulish uprising. The legacy of the Gaulish rebellion against Julius Caesar is found to be a mixed one. On one hand, it is a testimonial to the bravery and dedication of the Gauls, who fought to preserve their independence and way of life. On the other hand, it is a reminder of the brutality of Roman imperialism and the cost of resisting it. Despite their defeat, the Gauls continue to play an important role in European history till date. The Gallic Wars and the resistance of the Gauls to Roman rule contributes to the shaping of European history, culture, and identity. The legacy of the Gauls is visible in modern-day Europe, from the languages spoken to the traditions and customs that have survived through the ages. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you found this video informative and knowledgeable. Make sure that you leave a like, a comment, and also subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also, feel free to drop down suggestions or requests for future videos through the comment section. Until next time, keep exploring and have a great day.